Swara. Pool noodle and hand wraps. Ford, tough. Just spheres, orbiting spheres. Hello. I just remembered Gumball and Dog. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's back. How you doing? It's THAM. Tummy. Yamkela. That one's the one I'm trying to put into rotation now. Yamkel. I'm throwing it out. I'm throwing it out to people. Maybe throughout life, I'll just start using different names at different sections. So in my 30s, Yamkel. 40s, 50s, by the time I die, everyone's calling me something different. Everyone's calling me something different. It's me. I'm here. My hair's a little raggedy and I like this hat on right now. I was gonna take it off. Look, it's nothing serious. I combed it and everything. Well, the hat changed something. But no, I like the hat. Turn the lights down low. This guy's Anthony Hamilton so dope. But I'm back. Well, I say that like I left. I never left. I've been posting these little videos, but to explain what's been happening, I thought I could do like boxing, exercising, and I can. I'm trying to do it now, but don't get ahead of yourself. So, I've been trying to do. Initially, I wanted to start doing like the boxing and then also uploading content surrounded around my boxing and things like that. And it was going for a while. But then, pardon me, when I got into it, man, boxing is like all encompassing, man. It takes everything, you know what I mean? Like, I can see how these boxers just end up not posting content because, you know, when it was just music, it was fine. Like, yes, it'd be mentally draining, but it wasn't physically draining too. And sometimes be emotionally draining. But it, the thing about boxing is I think the thing that makes it that much more draining than when I was like exercising and posting music content, not related, but yeah, is with the music I was never physically exhausted and no one really tried to kick my ass. Wait, sorry. No one tried to fight me. I'm trying to curse less. I don't know if it was a bad word. I don't think so. But it's the emotional, like the emotional toll boxing takes on you and the physical toll and the mental toll is freaking insane, man. It's off the freaking charts. Especially when you're trying to take it seriously. And I don't mean seriously like you trying to scale up all the way to freaking Javante Davis. I mean, if you're just trying to be like, oh, I want a white collar fight, and you want that white collar fight to go well, or you want it to be, or you want to give it the respect of the seriousness it deserves. Because even though it is white collar, you're still getting in there, and some people are really getting in there to knock your block off. You need to understand. Some people are getting in there to knock your block off. So, that is what it is. So, me, I was under the assumption that I could box, I could spar, I could go to the other gym like Virgin Active because I would work out twice a day. I'm trying to get back on that. Box, Virgin Active, boxing training, boxing studying, boxing film, boxing reading books. I'm still reading the books. Where are they? I'm coming back. I love big books, but my other big books are about dressing, like Black Ivy. Black Ivy is a stunning book. Check that out. Black Ivy is a stunning book. This I bought in a secondhand bookstore in Florida. Well, not in Florida, but around Florida. Around, just before you get into Florida. I got this. It's about Brian Mitchell, South African champ. I think, what do they call him? The Roadman. No, not the Roadman, man. Is it not here? Oh, well. It might be in the forward. But it's because he was traveling. Like, all defenses of his title were done outside of South Africa. Still reading it. Great book. Then I have The Illustrated History of Boxing by Harry Mullen. This is by Rodney Hartman. By Harry Mullen. And this is stunning, dude. It starts like 1890. You know, when it was just, let me show you. Where's that picture? Yeah. When it was just things like this. Yeah. When it was just things like that, you know. Before they involved black people. It goes back to that. It dates back to that. Oof, right? Look at the back. Nah. Really good. So, I didn't realize how much boxing would take and require of me. I knew it would be a lot. I'm never someone who is unaware that maybe something requires hard work. I knew it would take a lot. But oh my freaking goodness. To do all of that, you know, to do all this reading, to do all this exercising, to do all this. And then to get your ass whooped in a sparring session. And you're there trying not to cry. Not because it was that bad. Well, it was that bad. But that's not why. It's because you're disappointed in yourself. You're so disappointed in yourself. You're thinking, how did I get here? How could this be me? You feel weak. Like, doing up music and posting about it was not as difficult as the boxing has been. And I think it is the fighting element of it, the ass kicking element of it, that if you're not good at boxing, you could potentially get injured. So you don't, it's serious. It's serious. I freaking love it though. I freaking love it. I needed something like this in my life. You know, I freaking love it. Man. So that's why it's been like a month. It's not a lot. You know, now that I say it, it's actually not a lot to not post longer form videos for a while. It's actually not a lot. So we're gonna get into the intentions. We're gonna get into what this video is about. That actually that was what this video was about. But now we're gonna get into, pardon me, what's happening moving forward. What am I doing? What am I posting? What are my plans for, let's just say, the month of July from this day onward. Okay. So I have two major goals in mind. One is to get down to 95 kilograms. I'm currently at 116.2, but I took creatine because last month I was like, I think I was 111. And at the beginning of this month, I just drank creatine. So I'm going to stop, but I'm at 116. So what I'm saying to you is that probably going to tap in again at the end of the month. Anyway, don't get ahead of yourself. Goal is to get down to 95 kilograms and get into my first white collar fight. First white collar bout. I like bout. Bout is a beautiful word. Mm, so those are my two goals right now, and that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm going for. Uh, there's more, but I'd rather divulge that when I get down to 95. Okay, goal 95. I'm at 116 right now. Yeah, goal 95. I'm at 116. I drank a bunch of creatine during the first week of this month. So I'm not going to be drinking creatine for the rest of the month. My to clarify, my body takes on muscle really well. My body takes on muscle really well even without creatine. So if, for example, I say I'm at 116 now, and then when we weigh in again, I'm at like 105. Don't be shocked. It's because I was already like 111 next month. But I've been drinking hecka creatine. I drank a lot of creatine during the first week of this month. Yeah. Look at my knuckles, dude. Yeah. You see what I mean? Like, they didn't look like this. At least not to me. They didn't look like this. That's what I mean. Boxing is everything, dude. Like everything. Now I can feel when I'm even putting that nonsense in my body. I felt it before, but now when I put it in, it's even worse. Oh, by the way, this is an apple, kiwi, and pineapple smoothie. More on the liquid side than the smoothie side. But boy, is it freaking delicious. So, get you some. Yeah. But I want to start trying longer form things. I want to start, like, I trained like EPO for 30 days. I actually do have a training program that's like something like EPO's. So I was thinking of, you know, maybe posting that like each day. Day one, day two, day three, day four, day five, day six, day seven. But after that, because the workouts are across the 7 day span, six. But at some point, you guys gonna get tired of that, right? Because it's just the same workouts over and over and over and over and over again. You know, you guys surely are gonna get tired of that, right? You know, let me know. Let me know. I don't mind. Like I can. Well, I'm not gonna post every day. That's over promising. But I'm gonna try and post twice a week. I try and post one long video and shorts. The only reason I'm saying that is because I probably can post more, but I don't want to overpromise and then underdeliver. I'd rather just go, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, and then I'd rather underpromise than overdeliver. That way, we're both happy. You know what I mean? Um, because to set an expectation like that, if you say the expectation's a million bands, and someone walks in with 10,000, what the fuck? You know, that's all I'm saying. Um, what's this? Hmm? 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 That's it. Oh, it was like a water droplet. It was resting on my beard. It's a. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing longer form videos. I trained like EPO for 30 days. I trained like I'm not gonna keep switching up my training, honestly. I got no. So the EPO thing. Okay. So when it comes to the EPO training, I got what is it? It's a book. Not a book, it's a bunch of workouts that I downloaded. It was like $2 from Takeshi Fit or something like that. And they're every day, and there's a nutrition plan. There's recovery details like 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Put your legs on the wall and just rest them there. This is how you should stretch. These are the type of things you should do for your shoulders and things like that. Oh, things like that. I wanted to start it a while ago, but I didn't. Well, I did, but then I fell off. So I know, I'm not happy about it either. But as you can see, performance ass. That's not a. Excuse me. That's not a description to the quality of my performance. I just assessment. But yeah, as you can see, I started here on 0209 February. I started in February, and I thought I only done one. I was happy to find out I done this one and this one. I only done 3. As you can see, it got better as I went on. Sometimes I tried different types of writing because while I was writing this, I was like, oh, what? I was worried that I didn't know how to write. So I figured I'd watch some YouTube tutorials on writing, and one thing I learned was I was writing with my wrist a little too much because the around my wrist the pressure started alleviating a little more when I tried the techniques they had on there. But my handwriting, it didn't suffer, but it wasn't as neat as I thought it would be. So this is being picked up again, and it's gonna be picked up again from the 3rd page. I'm not gonna do another performance assessment. It's not to say I haven't been training the whole time, by the way. I just sighed because I was a little bummed and disappointed in myself. Sometimes it's just like, oh, I should have stuck to it. I done everything. I got the program. I got a jumping rope, but but this I should actually put with these because they're equally as important. So I'm going to be doing that. The EPO training program. Log everything. And I'm going to tap in with you once a week at the end of the week. My weigh-ins, I usually only do those like end of each month, so it doesn't become like a thing in my head because the main thing is kind of just making this my life, going to the gym, eating clean, doing boxing, this, and I don't want to turn it to a numbers game. It's just more about creating a lifestyle that I am happy with within myself, you know what I mean? And creating a life that I am happy with within myself. Is there any questions? Do you have any questions? Do you have any suggestions? Because I actually can't think of anything. Sorry I was gone for so long. Well, it wasn't long, but for me, it felt long. It felt like really long for a month without longer form content. Because I've been doing shorter form stuff, but without longer form content, it's felt a bit odd. Oh, yeah. Do you have any questions, suggestions, qualms, things like that? But yeah, to summarize one more time for everyone and for myself, because we're at the end of the video, is 2 goals. Get to 95 kilograms. Have my worst. No. Rebuked! Rebuked! My first white collar fight. And moving forward, there's going to be longer form videos. But I mean in the regard of the process of editing and of on my side. So the videos are still probably going to be like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe even 30, 40. I'll, I'll give those a shot. I really do want to try and give those a shot, but we'll see. They're going to arrive to you in like the 10, the 20, or the 8, the 7, whatever. But I mean longer form in the regard that I've been doing it for like 30 days and I consolidated it into a YouTube video. That's what I mean. So, but for the time being, to inform you, it will kind of be boxing a lot. Like a lot of boxing is being tacked on, and it made boxing centric. A lot of boxing is being tacked on, and a lot of boxing is going to be done. So, yeah, let me know what you think. I present you the comment section, the floor, the ground, the stand, the podium. Say, tell me, say what you want to say. Tell me if there's things you'd like me to do with the boxing content. So, for example, if you're like, oh, yo, I'd like, show me what you're eating, show me what you're drinking. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for having supported me this far. Thank you very much for your comments. Thank you very much for your thoughts. And thank you very much for you. I hope you all have good days, great nights, great lives, and good food. Good, great food. See this world. 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 Great food. And I wish that upon each and every one of you, because great food, great friends, great partner. Even if you don't even have a partner, great food and great friends is a very full life. And I wish that upon each and every one of you.